Hello everyone, my name is Tony Lugo and I am the announcer for this year's IRONMAN 70.3 Puerto Rico. We are celebrating our 10th anniversary. We've been waiting for 2 years for this and we are so ready. So let's get over and get the information regarding the pre-race days. So at registration, you will get your athlete check-in packet, which contains your wristband. This wristband, we will not take this off until Monday. You need it all weekend to bring your bikes into transition, to check out your bikes out of transition, and to claim your world's a spot if you do qualify for World Championships. Your bib number, this is for the run. You don't need it on the bike. Please don't use it on the swim. It's paper, it will get destroyed. Place this in front, highly visible. So we have a lot of photographers from Finishers Picks out there that will take your pictures, and the way to claim your photos will be with your bib number on their website. You get a swim cap, and also you have your bike checkout ticket. The bike checkout ticket is in case you cannot pick up your bike for any reason, you can have somebody in your crew pick up your bike for you, or if you have an early flight, you can have the people pick up your gear, and that way once you're done, you can go ahead and keep on going. You also get a carton like this. There would be numbers on this carton. That would be the numbers for your bike, for your helmet, for a morning clothes bag, and the other one will be just souvenirs for you. First thing you gotta do is get your athlete wristband on. Do not take this off until Monday. This is your VIP pass for the athletes to go into transition in the morning, to take your bikes into transition on Saturday for the awards, and for if you qualify for Worlds, that would be, you need to have this on to claim your spot for World Championships. So please do not take the wristband off until Monday. If you're a first timer though, you can keep it until next year. So make sure you keep that on. All right, so all packets must be picked up by 5:45 on Saturday, March 19th. So then we got Friday. Friday, we're gonna have athlete check-in starting at 9 o'clock. That will be the first group. We're gonna have 4 groups on Friday, 9 o'clock, 11:15, 1:30, and 3:45. Also Saturday, we're gonna have 4 groups. We're gonna have the 9 o'clock, 11:15, the 1:30, and the 3:45. Athletes are not allowed to attend a group other than the one that they selected. Also, all world athletes. This is a program that we run for the faster athletes. These are the ones that are really competitive. So the program for the all world athletes is a way of rewarding our age group athletes, hard work, dedication, and performances across IRONMAN and IRONMAN 70.3. They do get some benefits. They do get preferred ranking at transitions. They do get notification of new events. And of course, when it's time to check in your bikes, Saturday, they do have all day to do that. So on Saturday, we're gonna have our bikes into transition. You only need to bring your bikes. So you don't need to bring your nutrition, your hydration. If you wanna bring your shoes, that's okay. You can clip them on, but bring everything on Sunday. You don't need to bring everything, just your bike on Saturday. Starting at 10 o'clock, we're gonna have 4 groups. If you're an all-world athletes or AWA athletes, or you're from the Executive Challenge, you can bring your bikes between 10 to 6 at any time. So the bicycles will stay overnight. They will not be permitted to enter in transition on race morning. So you do not bring your bike on Sunday. You have to bring your bikes on Saturday. Again, just bring your bikes. You don't need to bring anything else, because on Sunday morning between 4:30 and 6 o'clock in the morning, you have time to set up your transition, bring your hydration. You can clip on your shoes, get your helmet on top of the handlebars and everything else. So on Sunday, you have time to do that. You don't have to do that on Saturday, just your bikes on Saturday. A bike checkout ticket is given to you at in the registration packet. It's something like this. This you'll give to someone you know in case you cannot pick up your bike or your gear from transition. The person that you will give that ticket to will be allowed to go into transition to pick up your gear. Or if you have to leave early, you have an early flight, you might want to give that to somebody in your crew and they can pick up your gear for you. You have to do that before 4 p.m. on Sunday, March 20, starting at noon. You can go and pick up your gear. All right, so let's talk a little bit about race day. Race day, we're gonna have a rolling start. This is the first time we're gonna do a rolling start in this event. We usually do age group start, so it is a rolling start. If you're not familiar with the rolling start, what we do is that we're gonna have some signs with different times on it. And what you do, you go under the sign that has your expected finishing time. So it is a self-seed swim start. So you go into the time, let's say if you do 2 minutes per 100, that will put you on 38 minutes finishing the 1900 meters. And you'll see a sign that says be 35 to 39. That will be your group. That will be the people that actually swim at the same pace as you do. Stay with the people that swim at the same pace. That way you won't get hit if you go with a faster group. Again, athletes will get into the water at 6:55. It will take about 35 minutes to get everybody in the pool. So we should have everybody in between 7:20 to 7:30. So it is at 1 hour and 10 minutes, the swim cutoff. So you do have 1 hour and 10 minutes to finish 1900 meters of the swim. The swim course is a one-loop course. You're gonna see yellow buoys, red buoys, and orange buoys. Yellow buoys and orange buoys, they mark the course. You can be on either side of them. We suggest you stay on the left-hand side of the buoys. Red buoys are 10 buoys. You're gonna find 2 red buoys in the course. You gotta be on the left side of the buoy have to be on your right-hand side. You're gonna be on the left side of the buoy. Remember, the buoy is gonna be on your right-hand side. You're gonna go around those 2 buoys. Then you're gonna hit the orange buoys. That means that you're halfway home. So once you hit the orange buoys, they're usually 100 meters apart. So you can do the math. So there'll be 19 buoys in total. Again, 1 hour and 10 minutes to finish the swim. Please, when you go into the swim finish, swim all the way into the stairs. Do not try to stand up. There's a rip current underneath, so sometimes you might find bottles, broken glass, pieces of aluminum, anything that might cut your feet. So do not stand. Go all the way into the swim stairs. Once you hit the stairs, you can go up and the volunteers will help you. Please thank our volunteers all through the race course. So once you finish the swim, you go into transition. A lot of athletes, because it is a long transition, put some shoes at the swim exit. You can do that if you want when you walk in from the morning from transition to the swim start. You go run into transition. It is a 56-mile bike ride, 90K. It's kind of like a lollipop. You go out, you come back, you do a loop, and then you go back to the finish. It is, again, 56 miles. You have intermediate cutoffs. You have to be at 10:30, you must start the second lap. And at 11 o'clock, you must pass the far turnaround because everybody must be in transition by 12:30. We got to open up those roads. This is a non-drafting event, and we're going to go into that with the rules. But please do not do drafting on the bike. We have a map that is pretty detailed on the instruction on the turn by turn. It's a pretty easy course. 8 stations. We have 3 aid stations on the bike course. You'll find water, Gatorade, food, Gatorade, water. You'll find portalets, and then the trash. Please hold your trash until you get to an aid station. Do not throw trash on course. You will be penalized, and that is a 5-minute time penalty. We're going to go into that on the rules. But again, that's the order. You're going to have water, Gatorade, food, Gatorade, water, portalets, and then disposal of your trash. The aid stations are mile 10, 25, and mile 40. We do have some raft shots. We got some Cliff bars, blocks, and again, Gatorade, water, and Pepsi. When you go into an aid station, slow down, ask the volunteers what you want. The volunteers they have an imaginary line that they cannot cross. They're gonna be out there with the product. Ask what you want, if it's water, Gatorade, Pepsi. Thank our volunteers, and then keep on going. If you're not gonna grab anything, stay to your left. But again, slow down a bit because you're gonna have people coming in and out of transition, from the aid stations, so please be careful on the aid stations. Okay, so let's talk about the rules. You have penalty cards are blue, yellow, and red. Blue cards are for 2 reasons only, for drafting and for littering outside the littering area. That's why I said you gotta hold out all your trash until you get to an aid station. Drafting, if you don't know what drafting is, You must keep 6 bike lanes between you and the person in front of you on the bike. Stay on the right-hand side of the lane. Do not veer to the left-hand side of the lane because that would be a blocking penalty. That is a yellow card, 30-second time penalty. Blue cards are 5-minute time penalty. The process is you will see a referee on course that will show you either a blue card or a yellow card. They'll call your name out, and then you report to the next penalty tent that you see. We're going to have 2 penalty tents, I believe. And you report to the penalty tent. You let the person know what kind of penalty you got. If it's a blue card or a yellow card, you do your penalty 30 seconds or 5 minutes, and you go on the race. Again, helmet chin strap needs to be buckled. Race number needs to be visible. No littering. No unauthorized equipment. That means no iPhones, cell phones, headphones, anything that can distract you from the attention of the road. And please, no outside assistance. That's what we have, 8 stations, and no outside assistance from family, friends, or coaches. 3 blue cards is a red card. That's a DQ. All right, so run course is a 13.1 mile, 2-loop course. It is uphill both ways. At 2:10, you must start the second lap, and at 3:30, everybody must be on course. We do have 8 stations on course. You're gonna hit about 12 8 stations on a 13-mile run. And we do have water, Gatorade, bars, Gatorade, water, and of course, we do have portalettes and trash. The run course, again, it's one of the most beautiful courses there is on the 70.3 circuit. You're going to enjoy the views. You're going to enjoy the uphills, the downhill, and of course, you're going to enjoy the tons of fans that we're going to have out on course on the streets. 8 stations, again, you're going to grab and go. The volunteers are there to refill the product. You grab what you need and you go. We do have ice. Request the ice to the volunteers. And again, there's going to be an 8 station every mile and a half, and it's marked, so you will not miss it. One thing that you need to know, we do have an area that we are not allowed to have 8 station, and it is one of the hottest areas of the run, so we do suggest that you bring a fuel belt for that. Race day cutoff, swim cutoff is 1 hour 10. The bike cutoff will be 5 hours from the swim T1 and the bike, and then the run cutoff is 8 hours total. We have 8 hours total to finish all 3 events, including the 2 transitions. If you decide to quit, to pull out, do not give your chip to a volunteer. Make sure you give a chip to a staff so they can call command center and they can let us know. IRONMAN Tracker, if you want to follow your athletes, just download the app of the IRONMAN Tracker. You just plug in the name, the number, the bib number. You can follow live on race day. The finish line policy, please, just for the athletes, do not come in with family members, strollers, pets, grandma, grandfathers, unless they're competing. You will be disqualified on the spot. Awards are going to be on Sunday, March 20th at 4 p.m. It's going to be in a tent adjacent to the finish line at the Parque del Tercer Milenio aquí en la Playa de Escambrón. We're going to award top 3 in age, male and female, and also the 3 places for the relays. So we have 45 spots for World Championships. The World Championships are going to be held in St. George, Utah, October 28th and 29th, 2022. If you're one of the 45 FATS athletes that claim a spot, you need to be present at the awards to claim your spot. And again, you need to have your wristband on so we can make sure it is you claiming your spot. How does that work? How does the allocation work? Well, before race day, every age group has 1 spot guaranteed. On race day, we do the spot based on the number of starters per age group. And then before the roll down, the age group that has the 1 or more started, then initially we allocate those slots to the age group. During the roll down, you must be present to claim your spot, and you must have a credit card to pay for your spot on roll down. The lost and found, we have all the lost and found will be at the tent area in transition. Please note that IRONMAN 70.3 Puerto Rico, its organizers are not responsible for those lost objects, and we highly recommend that you mark all your gear with your number, your bib number, your name, so you wouldn't lose anything Luggage lost while traveling, please contact your airline. So that's basically it for me. We're gonna have 2 live athlete briefings on Friday, 4 p.m. and then another one on Saturday, 4 p.m. They're a lot of fun, so if you can attend, please do. Thank you very much. And again, my name is Tony Lugo, and I will be your announcer at the IRONMAN 70.3 Puerto Rico, presentado por la Compañía de Turismo de Puerto Rico.